I'm Calvin Austin III, wide receiver for the University of Memphis.
It's Anthony Sane for Sports 66 Mornings.
This is Rodney Williams, tight end for the Denver Broncos.
This is Tommy Haynes.
This is EJ Manuel, and you're listening to No Cap Sports.
With No Cap Sports.
And the No Cap Sports.
No Cap Sports, three of the hardest grinding brothers in the business.
Welcome. Another edition, No Cap Sports, coming to you live on this beautiful Monday, man. And to start off, we got to start with that 5. But just like the 49ers stole Dak Prescott's chance at a new contract, I'm stealing 5 from Josh. And just to keep it short and simple, we got to talk about Drake. Biggest artist in the world dropped the album this weekend. How y'all boys feel about it?
I mean, I'm not want to give my my music takes from Twitter or the Joe Budden podcast. I think there's a lot of that going on, but I like to, because music is so subjective, so I kind of sit with it and like let myself think about how I feel about my thoughts before letting any of the outside opinions get into or affect my opinion. But I did see I was really aligned in terms of not only my kind of, I'd say disdain, but just the madness how I felt, but kind of the sentiment. Like, again, Drake is 36. Like, he's a guy that revolutionized the way that like rap and R&B, evolves, but I don't know, he's not really grown with the music. Like, you can talk about some of the features he had, some of the beats that he was choosing, even some of the lyrics. Like, it definitely like still sing-songing very much like it's made a very algorithmic type of trendy type of thing. Like, I feel like 23 songs, hey, that's a hell of an album. Like, that's a lot of quantity. I don't know if I need that much from you when it ain't all like it's a decent amount of skips in there, but also like this sounds like a preset for like a TikTok playlist. Like, it just sounds like it's a really immature thing, immature sound, and it's not like he's Nas or JC or nothing like that. But it's, I don't know. I don't like my old head rappers sounding like they ready to be Lil Yachty's best friend. So that was a little weird to me.
You a Benny the Butcher nigga though, Josh.
I mean, so you saying that the New York is wearing off of me? That's what you saying? Like, I'll take that, bro. It's cold up there. That shit says quick.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, bro. Yeah, Nick, you got to clip that. Make sure we tag Drake on the IG video for that, bro, so he can shit on you.
I mean, like, I'll take the blows if I shit blow up like that. So
bro. I thought the album, it was cool for what it was, but like the first half was cool, but I listened to the second half. Like, the last 10 songs are pretty turn. I can't lie to you.
No, thanks.
So turn as in like you like it, or turn as in like it just.
I mean, I like it.
Music.
It wasn't just like no hardcore rapper there, but it was pretty bumpy. I can't lie to you. Chief Keef, he made a comeback.
Hey,
he had the best feature on the album.
Fact.
Are we that old to where a Chief Keef song can be used as a sample? That made me feel like I was 175. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, facts.
That I don't like. I'm like, bro, I was to 8th grade and now the sample. Like, we just getting old, bro. That shit hurt my heart. I'm not.
But I kind of want to respond to what Josh said. Drake has never been just a rapper, bro. You think about it, he came into the game with his introspective, deep-cut music. He's a pop star, bro. If you at the top of the charts, your friend's going to be at the top of the charts with you. That's who his features are. That's the music he makes, top of the chart music. I can't hate on it, bro, because personally, I thought it was a good project. I think he even tried some things that people don't even give him credit for. Bro got a song with Bad Bunny. Your favorite artist got a song with Bad Bunny, bro? Your favorite artist make you move your hips like that? I bet not.
I was kind of moving my hips. No, not like, bro.
I think that I get the stuff that y'all really like about it. I don't like it. So I don't need to be suavemente in the club.
Bro. Have you heard that song yet, Josh?
No, bro. First of all, he got Bad Bunny rapping for like 2 to 4 bars and spent. Hey, you coming on the track speaking that weak ass Spanglish? Like, I wasn't really feeling that part. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if I can be swayed on this one. Y'all usually do a pretty good job of like swaying me, but like, I don't know. The Bahama Mama Sexy Llama joint, like, I was messing with that. I feel like the Scissor record, it's actually felt a lot better. Like, in the flow of the album, I wasn't super high on it.
Which one?
Like a single. I think Slime You Out with her.
Oh, yeah.
I got like, it was like a decent transition from like the first half of the album to the second half. I don't know. It's weird. You got the Virginia Beach first song, but you ain't talking about no Pusha T or Pharrell, considering how much they've been trashing you. Like, I don't know. You said it ain't supposed to be real hip hop, but it's definitely not. And I don't know. Like, it's not a lot of dudes out here rapping, and Drake can rap, and it was just kind of disappointing to see like another guy that can rap, not rap.
But I will
that's
say,
happening nowadays.
I will say though, bro, he did keep a song on there for the classic fans. That 8 a.m. in the Charlotte, I think that was definitely a good song along with all of the other time and dates songs he got, time and place songs he got. And just, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta agree with us, bro. But wherever I go, you go. Like with Yugoslavian, my brother.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Hell no.
I'm about to say you could no, not at all. Not even a little bit. You better pick one of them just he had on Cole's album before he had Cole had them cha-cha sliding and shit rapping after
Big
that verse.
Sean ass bar.
Bruh, I'm not taking out of context.
They rap the exact same, bro. It's colorism. I'm telling you, bro. Drake and Big Sean the same nigga, bro. I'm telling you.
So when
Next time you
Big
listen
Sean,
to a Drake
like,
song, just say to yourself, "Will Big Sean say this?" And the answer is probably gonna be yes, bro.
Bro, Big Sean said, "My cash flow like Quagmire. I giggity get it. It don't get no worse than that, bro. It don't get no worse than that." But,
Bro, even Drake knew the bar was sorry as hell. He said, "Damn" at the end of it, bro.
He said, "What the fuck?"
You said filler content.
Bro, it's not even the fact it was ass, bro. It was the fact he like said it and then came back with something that was just as ass. Because what he say, I got so many checks owed, I'm Czechoslovakian. Like,
we talking about how much we like the album. We the most memorable bars are ass. Like I don't think that is indicative
bro.
of
I think that's just Twitter. Because the first time I heard it, like I was up at 5 a.m. because I was on a flight, so I like listened to it that morning.
Damn, nigga, chill out. Start working up for you flex like that, but keep going for you good.
My fault, bro. But shit, I was on a flight and shit, so I downloaded the album, listened to it. No social media, no nothing. First time I heard it, I was like, damn, that's kind of hard how he did that. And then I got on Twitter and everybody was clowning him, and I was like, damn, they clowning some shit I thought I was hard.
So you gotta form your own opinion before you let, you know what I'm saying, the outside in. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel the same. Cause I wouldn't say I was like mad at it, but I was just like, this nigga's bold. Like he really tried to pull it off. Like we won't know this.
Cause like I'm not gonna lie, like it kind of reminded me of like the old Antetokounmpo boys, where like niggas just tried anything to get something to rhyme with Antetokounmpo, and nigga just went on a 4-bar European country run, and I was like, you know what, I gotta give him applause for trying that.
Like,
shit.
bro, you are not Rollo. Stick to what you know, brother. Stick to what you know.
I respect your opinion, but to transition this to sports a little bit. Drake's album, of course, called For All the Dogs. Who's the biggest dog in the NFL right now? Just a guy you watch and you just say, damn, he got that dog in him.
I'll go first. And I don't know. I don't want to say homerism because I ain't that locked into New York yet. But this is a dude that's kind of been under the radar. And you know, like a dog field position. He's a guy that you don't got the height, weight, speed. He doesn't run the elite 40. He's not super yoked up. But Zaire Franklin. For me, Syracuse alum, a guy that's been leading the league in tackles this year. He got into the high, like 120s, 130s, I think, last year, too. So he's making Shaq Leonard less and less relevant by the game, honestly.
No,
thanks.
With like, bro, it's like, I think that was probably like the top interior linebacker, probably 3 years ago. Even he got a bag from Indianapolis, but a guy like Z that's coming up, like I said, not super twist up in terms of being sideline to sideline, not the biggest guy. But hey, I know that I heard your heart when we had that big time stop on Derrick Henry this past weekend. But it's kind of a cliche, but he is a guy that's always in the right place at the right time. We all know how quick of a process you got to be playing the inside linebacker, the Mike linebacker position, and he's a guy that's able to shut down offense essentially on first, second down with his ability to diagnose run schemes. Also get on the perimeter like with breaking up screens and things like that. He's just a guy that truly has a nose for the football and. It's not super sexy, and he's still not getting a lot of pub. But like in terms of that dog, what you really think about it, like I got to give it to Z.
No, that's a great pick, man. Because like literally, I had never heard of him until this past Sunday. But he went crazy on the Titans, and I see why he's the tackle leader. Does he lead the entire league right now?
Yeah,
he
had like 15 in 3 games.
Yeah, he set the record for most tackles through 3 or 4 games, like Josh said.
Man, that's crazy. He's a dog. He's a dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to give Puka my dog, but I can't do it. I could give the entire San Francisco 49ers the dog award, bro. Bro, this folks is so cold. Oh my god. I think they're going undefeated. I'm thinking 20-0. I can't lie to you, man. They scare me. Anyways, I'm gonna give it to, bro. I'm gonna have to give it to Myles Garrett, bro. Freak of nature, bro. He's literally the scariest defender in the league. It's him or TJ Watt. But Myles Garrett, I literally watch him put fear in people's eyes. And the only other person that does that is Aaron Donald, bro. So I'm gonna have to go with Myles Garrett.
Yeah, and for me, when I think about that dog, bro, I think about somebody who just, you know what I'm saying, gonna do whatever it takes to win. And in my opinion, I got to give my dog award to Keenan Allen, bro. I seen him chip whoever they was playing last week. He chipped the DM, put him
Tyree
on
Wilson,
his ass.
say his top 5 pick
Yeah,
too.
Tyree Wilson. You know what I'm saying? A guy who was one of the top edge rushers in this past year's class. Put him on his ass. Also had a game where he had, 17, 18 catches. It's just like every year, Keenan Allen does something that's just like, damn, he really wants this shit. So I got to give my dog award to Keenan, man.
That was very receive of you to go over offensive guy for the dog award. But I feel it. You truly a root type, so I ain't mad at you. I'm looking at Zaire Franklin. I ain't know how much niggas are tackling nowadays. He had 167 last year. He wasn't
He's
even
a demon, bro. Like, bro,
God,
he's everywhere.
Bro,
I ain't never seen that like
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who? I remember Bobby Wagner was the top out of the day at like 120, 130. They used to lead
on me.
Like, what's it, 200 tackles, bro? But now it's something to be said for like guys that, especially nowadays, where offense is so complex and so many different options or routes and things like that. To where if you're not really a DB for real or like a bigger box safety, like it's hard to keep up with all different weapons the offense throwing out. For him to be a true linebacker, still racking that amount of tackles, like it's still room for the downhill traditional thumpers. You feel what I'm saying?
Fact. Been a long weekend, like we said. Drake dropped, but also some people in college football are going to drop in the rankings. A lot of big games this weekend, talking about Texas, Oklahoma, Miami losing, Notre Dame, Louisville. So just in a way to talk about these games, who are the biggest risers and the biggest fallers after this weekend in college football?
Man, fallers. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with my team, Miami. Literally, now they have no margin of error is over for them. They're gonna lose somewhere else along the line. I think they could have survived and beat it. Everybody else minus Florida State, and then had one loss and had an argument to make the college football playoffs. They're done for. So for biggest fallers, I'm gonna have to do them. I'm
not gonna lie, bro.
You said what?
I said I'm not gonna lie, bro. Miami not kneeling might be the dumbest coaching decision since Brandon Staley decided not to end the game in a tie, bro.
Bro, I stopped watching the game. I thought it was over. Like, that shit's trash, honestly.
Giving up.
The offensive lineman, the CTE be heavy in the trenches, bro. And Mark Cristobal proves that.
That's not even CTE, bro. That's just a flat dumbass, bro. Like, you take a knee. Like, why wouldn't you take? Why would you even try to run the ball? He could have did a little QB sweep where they just run to the right a little bit, bro, and it would have been over. So it's just like,
and then beyond
bro,
that,
I hate Miami, bro. I'll never say we back, bro. So forget it. Speaking of we back, I live in Austin, bro. Them Texas fucking Longhorns so ass, bro.
Hey, you right on campus with that shit.
Man.
Hey, bro, Trey Blaze gave us so much hell for that pick, bro.
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel a little ashamed?
I was about to say, I was seeing in the comments, I'm like, they going Vance on a personal account. I said, once I see that VX Laws 97, I said, this shit getting real. Like, let my boy live real quick. And it was a close game, too. Like, not even, I don't know. Definitely I would have picked him as like a sleeper.
I feel like I was the loser, bro. Literally all my teams. Bro, I got too many damn teams to be losing, bro. The Texas lost, Miami lost, Memphis didn't play, thank God. Concordia had 3 games. We lost in men's soccer, tied in women's soccer, lost in volleyball. Titans lost. The Cowboys got smacked, bro. It's just like, damn.
That's a fact. You got too many spread injuries to be going outside like this.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Literally, 7 teams I cheered for, they all lost in a 24-hour span, bro. It's like, that's very trash. But yeah, winner. I can't even think of a winner, bro, because I lost so much, bro. You can go ahead and go.
It's all pain over here. Trump the YB. Not gonna lie. Like, damn. Nah, that's a fact. I'm not. For me, Notre Dame, I think probably gonna be the biggest faller just because they had the schedule to kind of to get in with one loss. And I think that just personnel wise, they had a legit shot in the quarterback play of Sam Hartman and that running game with estimate. Like that when you have that lethal of an offense and kind of what Notre Dame's been missing the past couple of years, at that quarterback spot, I think it's a damn shame that it's going to be. I think it's going to go to waste in terms of not being a viable CFP contender.
But I mean, you said it's a damn shame it's going to go to waste, bro. Sam Hartman is going to be who he always was. He had 6 turnovers at Louisville last year. He had 3 on Saturday. I don't know what y'all expect or what y'all thought Sam Hartman was. That shit was cute when he had that little ACC championship run. But think about it. It was Wake Forest versus Pitt in the ACC championship. When's the last time those programs have ever been relevant talking about ACC competition?
It's history strong. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I say is, like, I think the big thing that he recognizes, the portal give us and take us away. Like, he wasn't at Wake Forest no more. So I feel like he had the requisite parts to kind of overcome the stuff that he wasn't, or like the surrounding parts of just the realistic possibilities of reaching the top of that mountain in a way that's just not like that at Wake Forest. So it's in terms of, I said not Power 5 times, but like, outsider teams, like independent teams trying to get into that P5 picture, a non-SEC or Pac-12 school at this point, like I feel like they had the best shot. So it'll be hard for them to fight back into it. But another big rise on Washington State. We talk about how packed the Pac-12 is. I think they got one of the better quarterbacks in the conference with Cameron Ward, and even they were kind of sneaking up the rankings. They were 13 in the AP poll, and one of the 2 big dogs is going to knock it out this week in the Pac-12 with Washington, Oregon. And if they had beat UCLA, they had a decent shot of, getting into the top 10 and looking like that, that bona fide second option in the Pac-12. So that sucks for them because, like I said, shout out to FCS football. They got Cam Ward came from Cardinal Word. I think that they had a legit shot to, make it in the wide open Pac-12. So, and with their schedule going forward, I don't think they'll have that. That'll just be kind of it for them in terms of CFP picture. So, yeah, Washington State, which sounds crazy in terms of relevancy to the national picture, and Notre Dame, they out of there.
Yeah, facts. And since both of y'all went negative, I guess I'm gonna be the guy that goes positive, man. That Louisville team is something special, bro. I think bringing back Jeff Braun, he played for Louisville, comes back to be the head coach, brings a lot of guys in the portal to Louisville as well. And you just watch that game. That was a game everybody would assume that Louisville shouldn't be in. Notre Dame comes in with the gold helmets, the gold standard, all that bullshit. They ran the ball very effectively, looked phenomenal on defense. And Jake Plummer, he's not the best quarterback, but he got the job done on Saturday. And I think this Louisville team could really be a team that makes some noise in the ACC, especially with how they just looked against Notre Dame. And now they sit at, 5-0, 6-0? They're well positioned for a run to finish inside that top 15 at the end of the year. Like, this is a really good team that people should be talking about.
Yeah, no, their defense is legit. I liked them a lot. I honestly thought they was going to lose that game. I thought Notre Dame would just outclassed them, but that wasn't the matter at all. Louisville's defense is top tier, probably top 5 in the country because honestly, they that team, I feel as if with Louisville, though, it's going to be they run the ACC table and do some sloth shit and lose to Kentucky at the end of the year. Something real random like that.
After seeing the way Georgia put belt to ass on Kentucky, I don't think that was going to happen, brother.
I was about to say, that's a high bar, Nick.
But think about it. Georgia hasn't waken up all year. Georgia's been they haven't covered the spread.
They don't got to do nothing, bro.
But think about it. All the lower-ranked teams they played, they haven't covered the spread. They haven't just absolutely blew nobody out. They struggled with Auburn last week.
Who have they played, though? They haven't had to do anything crazy yet. We don't know what Georgia's peak is, honestly.
Here's the only thing is, what personnel-wise, like, we talk about Carson Beck or their offense not reaching that level. Like, he's slowly been building towards being a guy that, is a positive for that offense, not just like a game manager role. So they're working in some of their newer guys like Dominic Levitt. Like, that offense is starting to click in a way that, like, regardless of who they play, they haven't. Like, they're starting to round into form. They're definitely not 2022, and you lose that amount of draft talent, you're not going to be that. But
if you're going to catch you, you're going to have to do in these first 6 games. I think now the more they play, it's going to be over with. They building chemistry. Yeah. I mean, but like literally, if they would have lost one of them first 6 games, SEC might not have got a team in the Final Four.
It would have been hoping LSU to all these big games. No, I'm about to say it's because even right now, like, I'm trying to think, But outside of them, which is kind of like not to say outside of them because they're one right now.
Alabama's the only other team,
I'm
bro.
about to say, do the SEC even have another top 10 team?
Ole Miss got one loss too, I think. Just them.
No, there's no other SEC team within the top 10. So it's Georgia. All the eggs are in Georgia. All the eggs are in Georgia's basket this year.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, kind of talking about on the topic of rises and fallers, that Georgia game versus Kentucky, that definitely set in my mind that Georgia is the best team in college football right now.
I don't know, bro. I think
Talk to me, man.
Devin Leary sucks now, which is kind of crazy to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, facts.
They got some good pieces. I don't know. They got that 35-year-old running back, Ray Davis. That just sounds like a grown man with 3 kids. But like he was supposed to be a guy that takes that Kentucky offense to the next level. So it was shocking to see just how bad he was missing throws, stuff like that.
He got the Will Levis disease, bro. He can't throw the ball.
Will Levis disease.
He's a very D3-ish in that game. I can't lie to you.
Let me ask about this.
Junior varsity quarterback. But I can't lie to you. Georgia's nice, but I think this is the year Michigan finally breaks through. Just watching the games, bro. I know, bro. I'm not a fan of the Big Ten either, bro. But I think the winner, Ohio State, Michigan, is going to win the Natty, and I think it's going to be Michigan.
You think? I don't know. Like Corum and Edwards, like that run game is solid. But if I just had to pick a best player out of those 2 teams right now, neither one of the quarterbacks would probably be in the discussion, which those are both the best. But it's got to be. I don't think probably got the best too. But I say and Emeka Ibuka, like this talent-wise, they got the 2 best players, and the talent gap outside of them 2 ain't that significant.
Listen, you still got to get the ball to them, bro. Word to Justin Jefferson, really. So literally, I just feel as if Michigan, it's the formula, man. It works. I mean, they've been punishing Ohio State the last 3 years post-COVID. Yeah. And so, but this year is wide open. I think it's literally about 8 teams that truly could win the Natty, bro. And I would just be like, oh, wow. I think it's going to be a team that hasn't won in the past 10 years.
You talk about that. You talk about the Big Ten. Like, I like Penn State damn near is the second best Big Ten team school outside of Michigan.
They got a chance. It's very realistic. I can't lie to you.
But they got the same kind of back production with Nick Singleton and the other guy back there. And I like Drew Adler is probably the best quarterback out of that conference right now. And like I said, just how quarterback play has been so influential across the landscape and how they've looked really consistent and you compare Michigan, Ohio State, and how they kind of sleptwalk to some of their early conference games. Ohio State woke up a little bit in the second half versus Maryland, but I think Penn State has probably been the most consistently dominant Big Ten team. And with that QB, like all it takes, like you said, one of the 2 is going to knock each other out of the picture with the Michigan Ohio State game. And depending on how far one of the loser falls, and Penn State can keep their chin clean a little bit, like I would take them in a Big 4 over Michigan. That way, how McCarthy's been playing.
Yeah, right. Nah, bro. Like, I know we kind of glossed over it, but like Oklahoma, these final 6 games is like a cakewalk. Like, I mean, do they deserve to be in the Final Four? Who really knows? They beat Texas, bro. I mean, so they got to be somewhat good, but I hate to say it. Listen.
Did you see them having Butch Jones crying, bro? That's like +2 points on the scoreboard, bro. We're playing with them.
No, bro, like they hardest game left is Kansas. And Jaden Daniels,
get on the field.
He might play, he might not, bro. That's how it's been from this whole season.
He's not gonna play versus Oklahoma, bro. I'm just gonna let y'all know now. He was supposed to play versus Texas. We saw what happened minutes before the game.
He was a late scratch. Ain't nobody know what happened to him. Oh, my bad.
No, he with an iPad on his neck for no reason. Like, come on, get him.
The Longhorns gave him that NIL deal. They thought it was like, hey, look them up real quick. You're $5 million, bro. Just don't play. Act like your back hurt. Ain't nothing wrong with him.
No,
he probably played last week. He did play last week, and they won by like 40, bro. So I'm not trying to hear it.
As long as he's still in school, another $5 million, he would have been in burnt orange by the end of the season. So you gotta do what you gotta do when you these Syracuse ass programs, stepping stones.
So we just talked college and how wild of a season it's been on the college football landscape. But now we're going to shift over to the AFC, where it seems like every time one team seems like the best team in the AFC, they lose. We look at the Dolphins starting the season off by putting 70 of them things on the Broncos. And then they follow that up the next week by getting kind of locked down by the Bills. And then this past Sunday, the Bills traveled across the pond just to get beaten by Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, and the Jaguars. So as it stands right now, every team, in my opinion, that's kind of made their stake for the top of the AFC has fallen. Even looking at Kansas City, the way they started the season with a loss to Detroit, but they haven't lost since that. How do y'all see this AFC shaping out? And who do you think is kind of in control right now?
It's three like top tier teams. It's the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Chiefs. As long as Mahomes and Kelce is healthy, I can't bet against them. The Chiefs defense is actually like really, really, really solid. I like what I see from them. And I think in the case that they did have to play the Bills, I think they could. Andy Reid is still one of the best game planners in the NFL. Even though he lost Eric Bieniemy, the offense is kind of slowed down. I don't think it's because of offensive play calling. I think it's because of offensive talent. You lose Tyreek Hill. Who's the true number one there? They spreading it around and just throw it to Travis Kelce when they really need a first down. And so with that happening, I can't bet against Mahomes. So for right now, I'm just gonna have to rock. I'm a rock with them, but I love the Dolphins, man. Watching them play is just amazing. It feels like you're watching college football and not an NFL game. So, but for now, I can't bet. Oh, and that Jacksonville game, Jacksonville versus Buffalo, that didn't count, bro. That was in London, bro. Like you got to fly 20 hours? And no, that's trash. So I'm gonna take that game with a grain of salt, especially when Jacksonville was already there for a week, so they wasn't jet lagged or anything. So that Buffalo game Jacksonville, they're frauds. It's something about them. It's like they're missing something.
Chill.
They're missing something. They're missing something. I don't know what it is.
I don't know, like hell, they gotta be happy enough considering the place that franchise was in just 3 years ago. So, but you talk about, I guess, the rumblings among the AFC. Even those two losses, like I'm not as bearish on Jacksonville as Van seems to be. Those are not bad losses. You got a Miami team. Have you ever been from Miami and traveled to Buffalo? Like that shit kind of sucks. I'd be a little underwhelmed as well. So I don't put too much stock in that, especially when you got a guy like Josh Allen to where like he takes off like that, and the chemistry he has with Diggs, like it's some stuff they're out there. They look Kelce and Mahomes just in terms of unstoppability. So I don't put too much on them. And even with Buffalo, kind of what Van said, Jacksonville having that acclimation period to London, and you look at the AFC standings right now, like Jacksonville is 3-2, like they're at the top, and they are a playoff team last year, so I don't consider that a bad loss either. I think that the top of the AFC East the AFC is strong in general, and you just some of that cream right to the crop, like you get some of that natural balance. So I don't think that any of those losses should be an indictment on those teams, but I'll swing to Miami, as much as it hurts me to say it being in the AFC East. But the amount of stuff that they've done, I think they're just probably the most well-balanced. I think Kansas City's defense, them being incumbent and their defense looking the way it does now, especially with them, I guess, holding the fort before Chris Jones got back there. I mean, it's like they're the incumbent for the reason. But in just terms of the way that Miami scores the ball, like the versatility, like you got a guy like Achane that looks like probably the most dynamic back in the league right now, simply coming out of nowhere. When you got Mostert, you got we know Hill, Waddle. I think that they're just there's more options and ways that they can score the ball when it comes down to it in like clutch moments. Versus it seems for right now for Mahomes, it's Kelce, and hopefully Isaiah Pacheco stomps the hell out of the ground and scores a little bit. So I think that versatility for Miami just puts them a little bit ahead for me. And I don't hate to cast out Buffalo like that, but honestly, we've seen them in this situation until they get over that hill. Kind of like the Raptors with LeBron. Like, we know y'all going to be there. Y'all going to be in that moment. But can y'all slay the dragon? And I don't think that a lot has changed for them in that way. But will we be shocked if Kansas City can go blow for blow offensively with Miami? Oh, vice versa. If Miami can go blow for blow with Kansas City in the AFC Championship game, like I wouldn't be shocked to see them outscore them 35-31. So I think you talk about the easiest way to slow down a high-octane team. I think they got just a few more pass rushers than Kansas City does with Chris Jones. When them working to the edge, being their main guy, you got Jalen Phillips, you got Christian Phillips, you got Jalen Phillips, you got Christian Wilkins. Like I just think that defense has a little bit more versatility than what Kansas City's showing right now.
Yeah, bro. Then Jalen Ramsey, if he comes back correct, it's really going to be a problem. Yeah.
Facts. And then talking about injuries with Jalen Ramsey. The Bills lost two key players over the past 2 weeks, looking at Trey White and Matt Milano on Sunday. Matt Milano was a guy who was an all-pro last year. Trey White, obviously, one of the better corners in the game. That's obviously going to affect them going down the stretch. But I think when you look at this AFC, just the whole AFC in general, this is going to be a really tight race because you still got the Chargers out west with Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, and that revamped defense. Hopefully, Brandon Staley can, not be a dumbass and get in their way anymore. But like I was saying, the AFC just has a lot of talent. Like if you just look at it top to bottom, outside of the Patriots and some other lowly teams, there aren't too many bad teams in the AFC. Every week is a challenge. And I think that's the reason why we're seeing these teams kind of show up one week and not look as good the next week, because the AFC is a stacked conference. But talking about who's going to come out of the AFC, I think I got to agree with Josh here. I'm kind of liking the Dolphins and the versatility in which they bring. You got Tua, who's looked healthy and has played phenomenal through these first 5 weeks of the season. The speed on that field is ridiculous. They just added Chase Claypool as well to be another threat in that offense if he can get it all together.
Chase Claypool.
I'm so scared.
No, but
oh my God, why receiver 3 reps?
But think about it though. You got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, who are smaller, my kind of wide receivers. And now you get a Josh prototype wide receiver, a big 6'3", 6'4" guy in there. That kind of adds some kind of a different dynamic to that Chiefs offense. To that Dolphins offense. So is
sorry,
Chase Claypool gonna go back to Pittsburgh for him?
I'm sorry, bro. Josh, I'm sorry too. I'm looking at their schedule. These niggas ain't played nobody, bro. Like this is trash. Nah, bro. They played.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. 70 in the NFL game, like you could be out there playing against the Helen Keller school.
Bro, they literally the Cowboys of the AFC, bro. Like they haven't played it. They played the Chargers. They played the Patriots. They played the Broncos. Got smashed by the Bills, a team that's actually good. And then they played the Giants. Like, come on, bro. This is literally the Cowboys schedule just flipped around. So, you play a real team, you get smashed. Yeah. No, bro. It's something. Nah. I'm just going to dispute. That's my dispute for the Dolphins winning the AFC or being the best team right now.
I respect it.
I can't be mad at that.
No,
but the best team that the Chiefs have played probably the Lions. So it's like it ain't all just. It's only 5 way through the season. Every team ain't got a chance to get them heavyweight shit.
But which one of those teams is going to make the playoffs? I heard the same. Maybe the Chargers. The Chargers got the best chance, realistically.
Yeah.
So no,
I'm not mad at it.
Listen. No, don't get me wrong. I would love to see the Dolphins make a run. Like, honestly, y'all saying that had me thinking San Francisco versus Miami in the Super Bowl would be so live.
That's so 1980s, but so hard.
Oh, God, no cap. Sigma Bowl ass shit. No, I'm not. I feel you, Vance, but I just think that you only can play the games on your schedule, and our division was shaping up to look a lot tougher with us, being formidable New England with Mac Jones not looking this ass as has it been. So I felt like those at least half of those conference games look a lot less competitive than they would have been.
They play the Eagles in 2 weeks, bro. If it's close, then I'll give them their respect. I'll come back on the show and apologize. I don't think it's gonna be close. I think the Eagles gonna win by double digits.
And you talk about the Eagles like they wasn't in a knockdown drag out battle with a couple ass teams past couple weeks. So they
New England.
No, I was thinking about Washington, but yeah, y'all sorry that too, Nick. So it's
bro, chill out, bro. Y'all got one more win, and I said
they play New England and the Patriots play, man.
Bro, let me have some life, Nick. Like, bro, you ain't even used to the struggle. Like, get in the mud a little bit. Let's just roll around for you to talk to me about being in the darkness. Like,
I've seen 3 years of Mac Jones. I can talk about struggle. I know pain.
Mac Jones not sorry, bro.
Bro,
y'all would not even trade him for Zach Wilson right now after the way he did.
I swear to God.
We're not, bro.
If y'all want to give us Zach Wilson, I swear to God, please send him. Please send him. Get McCorkle the fuck up out of New England.
Bro.
I'm tired of it, bro. I can't do it no more. I want Will Greer to play at this point.
Look at your team, bro. Who's wide receiver one, bro?
What quarterback?
Wide receiver one,
What quarterback with a brain is going to stand on the right hash and try to throw a hitch all the way to the opposite side of the field? Like, who does that?
You don't know what else to do, bro. Like, who?
I'm about to say, nobody's getting open. They ain't got, like, Ramondre Stevenson, he just He's just back there
Kendrick
vibing
Bourne
like,
is
bro,
an
y'all-
800.
Nobody is open. Like it's
Bro,
they
not
got
fair
great
to
value
him.
options at receiver.
Listen to
He
me.
might well get intentional grounding every play, bro. It's
Listen.
not fair to him.
No, what's not fair to him is he's not fair to us. We drafted you thinking you could be the next Tom Brady. You could make the right reach.
Okay,
you could throw the ball
that's where you
on
messed up
time.
at first part.
Okay, let me rephrase. The next early Tom Brady before he became the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? The earlier Tom Brady's when he was leaning on the defense. That's what we thought we were getting with Mac Jones. We're getting a guy who turns the ball over too damn much.
Who's y'all's wide receiver one? Thornton?
I think we have a decent group of wide receivers that you can win with.
That boy sounds like a lawyer right there. You didn't answer the question. So.
Look, bro.
Yeah, but decent group.
That getting life.
We wasn't supposed to talk about the Patriots, but since we're talking about it, we signed Mike Gesicki this offseason. You signed Juju Smith-Schuster, who's coming off a 900-plus yard season. Kendrick Bourne was an 860-plus yard receiver 2 years ago in New England.
Bro, I saw a report saying Juju had bad knees, bro. They say his knees about to fall off the bone, bro. So I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
I'm sorry, but if the situation with Juju was that bad, one, we wouldn't have brought him in. Two, Kansas City wouldn't have wanted him back. And three, this guy that just played in the Super Bowl and was a key contributor to that Chiefs team, like I said, had 930 yards last season.
I don't think y'all are a bad team, bro. I just think if y'all want to beat the really good teams, you're going to need better talent than what you have.
No, we are going to need better talent.
I was about to say, I
can't have a quarterback who turns the ball over.
He's not that bad, bro.
He has more turnovers than touchdowns.
Y'all have a bad team. I don't think y'all have a bad quarterback. I think your team makes your quarterback look bad.
Oh, God. Yes.
How?
Bro,
we put Mac Jones on the 49ers. I'm not. They probably be still undefeated right now, bro.
Nah, no cap. He could do better than Brock.
I promise you,
bro.
Mac Jones, if he played Sunday versus the Cowboys, he would have had 2 picks.
But they still would have won.
No, they wouldn't have.
You know what I'm saying? Like the talent, the team.
No, they wouldn't have.
It's trash.
I sit in front of my TV.
Like it's 1980,
I sit in my TV every.
Listen, redact this sentence, but like make sure you bleep this out when I say this. But I'd rather have Mac Jones than Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has a great team. Why does he suck, bro? It doesn't make sense. I think Mac Jones can replace him and be better.
Think about it, bro. Mac Jones before last week when Judon and Gonzalez got hurt. We had one of the better defenses in the NFL.
Yeah,
our offense is scoring less points per game than we did with Joe Judge and Pencil Man as our OC. We're averaging 13.7 points per game right now. You can't tell me that's anybody. This is pretty much the same team from last year. You can't tell me it's anybody else's fault other than Mac fucking
What run
Jones.
game do y'all have? Do you have a good run game?
We have the same run game we had last year.
Andre Stevenson back there looking like
How many yards he had in the game?
He had 1,080 yards last year, bro.
Let me see what y'all rank it.
No, that's last year. We talking about right now. He's a great fantasy guy, but come on, bro. You're not giving Andre Stevenson 15 touches
from last year. The exact same team, pretty much, give or take. Give or take a few pieces. We have the exact same team from last year.
I mean, where's the
Mac
original
Jones
starter?
was bad last year.
But he has regressed before. I gave him
the benefit of the doubt last year because like I said, we had Joe Judge and Matt Patricia calling offensive plays. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. You got 2 guys calling plays who don't know what the hell they're doing.
Y'all bottom 5 in rushing games, bro.
Like, bro. Nobody trying to see the corpse of Ezekiel Elliott and Ramondre Stevenson, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this shit ain't. Here's the thing. And we can circle back to the original topic. Mac Jones and Zach Wilson. We've seen Mac Jones be a plus quarterback for a whole season, for over a whole entire NFL season his rookie year. Runner-up, offensive rookie of the year. Even last year, like, he regressed, but he still was around over 62, 63% completion. Like, the regression has been a lot this year, but that is a guy that if he has a solid personnel around him, which we can say that about a lot of quarterbacks. You look at how Jared Goff has made everybody eat their words this year. Like, he can make some shake, and we've seen him make some shake. He ain't shaking shit now, but tears. But like he can definitely make some shit shake in the way that Zach Wilson has never, ever. No shake and bake chicken for that guy Zach whatsoever. He never made shit shake at all.
Let me just tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Right now, Mac Jones averaging 6 yards per throw, 6 yards per attempt. That's not pushing the ball downfield. That's not getting anybody open. That's not
They
moving
not
the
getting
chain.
open though. Like that's what you not understanding.
I watch
bro. They
these
not
games
getting
in
open.
pain every fucking week, Vance. I watch these
Oh,
games. I sit in front of my TV, and I almost want to shed a tear, bro. I almost
They
want to shed a
not
tear.
getting open. He
The-
don't got no other choice but to throw it to the other team, bro.
Guys are open. He misses. I think about all the chances. Think about the Philly game, or actually think about the Cowboys game 2 weeks ago. The game we got obliterated. He misses 2 throws in the end zone. One time he had Mike Gesicki wide open. Another time he missed an easy throw for an easy catch and run into the end zone. But guess what? Nobody says anything. It doesn't show up as a turnover. It just shows up as, oh, the offense is bad. The offense is bad because of Mac Jones.
All right, I'm gonna kill this right here because this is nut cutting time. You'll take Mac Jones or Ryan Tannehill.
Give me Ryan Tannehill.
Oh
Give me
my
anybody.
God, you are like,
Give me anybody.
bro. You are
This. I swear to God, bro. I told my fellow Patriots fans, I want Will Greer in the game, bro. Play Will Greer.
You don't want that.
I do.
You take Mac
Ain't he a
Jones or
coach,
Kenny
bro?
Pickett.
Huh?
Like, bro,
Is he
it's
not a coach?
Will Greer's
about
our.
Josh McCown right here.
Hey, okay, think
Like-
about Josh McCown.
Nigga, strong chin white man, about 45 years old. But I thought Zappy was y'all backup.
He is, but I don't like him either. He looked like some slaw cheese in the preseason.
Bro. Just as somebody that's new to the misery, bro, just hold your horses, bro. Like y'all, I ain't gonna say this is so mental to say, but he's not a bottom 5 quarterback in the league, talent wise. He may be performing like it, but it's definitely a slew of other guys.
What does he
like,
do
bro.
better? Please give me one attribute he has that is better than any quarterback in the NFL right now. One
Bruh,
attribute.
Who? Mac Jones?
One
still
attribute he has that is better than any quarterback in the NFL.
He looked chubby as hell.
That's
He
about
got
it.
high IQ, bro. You got good IQ.
What IQ he got? I just told you he threw a curl out from the right hash to
This
the
is
left.
IQ, bro.
That is not IQ. That is
He
dumb
be
ass.
trying. Y'all don't help him out.
He doesn't help himself
right.
out. Smart IQ would tell you don't throw the ball across the field to a curl route. He did it twice.
Nah, bro. Let's say you want to go to Walmart, bro.
The only quarterback worse than Mac Jones right now is Bryce Young, bro. I swear to God.
Is Bryce Young?
Yes.
Nah,
It's a lot. It's a lot more worse than him, right?
You
It's
you
not.
wouldn't take Kenny Pickett been playing worse, Tannehill been playing worse.
Okay, that's fair.
Baker, been like it's,
Whoa, not Baker.
like
Kenny Pickett and Bryce Young are the only 2 quarterbacks worse than Mac Jones right now. And I'm gonna stand by that.
I think the intensity of your fandom is clouding your judgment, brother. It's okay. It happens with the best of us. But hey,
we should have never
even a
drafted that
spoiled-ass
Republican in
fan-
the first place, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all y'all
Tell
know
that to
for
the
the last
49ers.
30 years.
I was
bro.
about to say. That's Bella. That boy got Trump. He repping Trump in the locker. Like I don't think y'all locker room is new to Republican ideas.
Whoa.
Jacoby Myers just scored. That could have been y'all wide receiver 1.
He was
Just
until
like,
Josh
come on,
McDaniel
bro.
stole him, bro. He was our last receiver.
Now we blaming Josh
since
McDaniels
900.
for Patriots failures.
He was
Listen,
our
y'all
last-
might as well get what top 3 pick. Go ahead and drive Marvin Harrison and give him a weapon to work with, man.
No, we're drafting a quarterback. It's done for Mac Jones.
Listen, y'all gonna say Bo Nix, and you gonna be very upset.
I swear
Drake
to
May
God.
not the answer either.
I swear to God. if we
Ain't nobody. It's only one dude in this draft that's coming out. He going number 1. Y'all can still get number 1. Y'all just gotta lose out. That's the only way y'all gonna get saved.
I don't think it's gonna be that hard for y'all to do it either, honestly. So
I'm on all
Y'all
4s
should be
facing
up
the
there
maker for
regardless.
Shador Sanders. I'm on all 4s facing the maker, bro.
Hey, yo.
I'm about to say that was intense. You doing all that for a young man that holds his wrist up as a celebration? Like it was like calm down, buddy. Calm down. But y'all are suck. And I love to see this Jets fan. I wish we were a little better, but A-Rod come back at the end of the year. We just slapped the shit out of Sean Payton, so that was fun. So yeah. Suck it, Nick.
So we got kind of distracted by a little Patriots rant. That wasn't in the plan, y'all, but I guess I just had to let my pain show. Like Youngboy said, this is a pain song, man. It's been a long 6 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever it is. I can't even keep track of time no more. I'm in here scratching L's on my wall like I'm in jail or something. So anyway, moving on to the NFC, bro. Like y'all really got me finna cry, bro. Like it's that bad in New England, bro.
I'm over here trying to watch Wimby and Chet. My man's going through it. Damn.
But moving on to the NFC, bro. Similar thing going on in the NFC. the last two unbeaten teams in the whole NFL just happen to be in the NFC. And we're talking about the Eagles and the 49ers. We just saw the 49ers pimp slap the shit out of the Cowboys on Sunday night television.
Backhand, too.
Put they face in the pillow. Nah, bro.
I gotta be so freaky, man. You just gotta take it. You talking
bro.
about violence.
Nah,
That's
bro.
And then we got the Eagles, who have just found a way to win for 5 weeks throughout the season. So looking at these two undefeated teams, which team do y'all think has the better chance at winning the NFC and making it towards the Super Bowl? And I will say we've got 5 weeks to see each of these teams, so I think they've shown who they are.
I'm going to keep it short and sweet, bro. It's the 49ers. The Eagles, they run the ball like no other team, bro. I love the way they run the ball. But with that being said, I think the 49ers can get enough stops. And the 49ers can do anything in the world.
I got Superman status.
They'll play a couple of close games, but the way they operate it, as long as McCaffrey is healthy, as long as Brock Purdy is healthy, as long as one of the receivers, what they big three in Kittle, Ayuk, and Ayuk is playing like a wide receiver 1 right now. It's doing very under the radar. And that's insane. Most of the time, like the past couple of years, IUQ have a up and down game. It's just like a vibration. But now it's just like steady. He's giving you what he's giving you. And so at this point, bro, the 49ers, listen, this is one of the best teams I've seen. Probably, literally the best thing I've seen since the Randy Moss Patriots, bro. I can't lie to you.
Yeah, no need for me to spell it out either. Like in terms of even what you talk about that team dominance, I think that if there's gonna be somebody that kind of brings down the mini dynasty that the Chiefs got going on, it'll be the 49ers. You just look at the point differential. You're looking at those two teams plus 99 through 5 weeks for point differential for the 49ers, and the Eagles at a modest 37, which if any other team in the league, like you would definitely be
that's great, yeah.
Running away toward the top, but I think that we're dealing with a different element in terms of the 49ers. They had a black guy back there in the AFC NFC Championship game, and it wasn't Colin Kaepernick. That's how bad. That's how down bad they was to win that game. And I think that even that game being competitive with all the quarterbacks going out, that just shows, I guess, the level of talent gap that there is between the two teams. And I think that Eagles threw a lot of money at Hurts when it wasn't apparent that he was a guy that. You talk about the talent around you. Is he more a product of the old line and receivers he's got at his disposal versus him going out and making plays? I think a little bit of that has started to show itself this year. And Brock Purdy, man, like when are we gonna start? We may have started over here, but he's starting to move legitimately from like casual entity or like someone to more entity to be a guy that is legitimately fighting for a top 10 spot in this league, or a guy to contend for some postseason awards, because we know about the piece that you have, but to do it on a consistent basis, he still has a loss as a starter, and he's still like he's becoming like that focal point of the guy making plays that the way that Hurts isn't, with getting the best out of IU. Got 3 touchdowns out of Kittle yesterday. You're bringing like Debo still getting involved in the run game without having to be incorporated as that in that running back role. Like he's been starting to become the main driver of that offense. So I think that they're in a different class, and I think that. Honestly, I think that, like I said, they're a generation level team that can be viewed in that historical scope that Vans is kind of leaning towards.
No, I definitely agree with everything both of y'all said. I think right now, like Josh, you said the 49ers have a 99-point differential right now. And a lot of that starts with number 97 as well, bro. We talked about so much about that 49er offense, but you flip the script and you look at that defense, talking about 97, Nick Bosa. And just that whole front seven. Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw put on a clinic in linebacker play last night versus the Cowboys. Flying over the field, making plays, sideline to sideline. This 49ers team is a team that's built to go all the way as long as injuries don't affect them. Josh, you said Brock Purdy hasn't lost as a starter. Guess what? Christian McCaffrey hasn't lost as a starter in San Francisco either. 15-0 with Christian McCaffrey as a starter in the regular season. So, as we look at this 49er team, this is a team that's really put it all together. You've seen them make the NFC Championship the past 3-4 years. They made it last year, and I think if Brock Purdy didn't get hurt last year, that's a team that would have won.
Listen, bro, if they stay healthy, Because let's just be honest, their offensive big three. I'm not including Purdy. I'm just talking about their weapons. Usually, I probably most likely in the last couple of seasons they've all missed at least like a couple of games each season. So literally, if they can somehow stay healthy, it's gonna be special for them for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I was the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan right now, after
Yeah.
week 10 and they go 10-0, I'd just be like, you know what, y'all boys go home. Come back when it's time to play real ball. Because they've proven everything they need to prove right now.
Shit, they getting the boy through that first team gonna be the biggest problem. This next 5.
But to that point, seeing this complete product on the field, there's no other team putting this out there. We thought Dallas had a chance. All this talk about their good defense, they bring Stephon Gilmore over, got that supposed to have the, the 2 lockdown corners. Unfortunately, Trayvon Diggs gets hurt. But Dallas ain't look like nothing last night. And we should talk about that as well. Because all
we
of
don't
this
have to, bro. I mean,
what you mean?
It doesn't have to be talked about. There's nothing to talk about.
All this hype for Dallas coming into this game.
What hype? I've been telling y'all. I'm a Cowboys fan, and I've been telling y'all what's going on, man. I like the defense. I ain't gonna lie,
they definitely throwing y'all in that title game contention, NFC title game contention. A lot of national guys are, so you can't deny that advance.
Facts. Because y'all made the improvements y'all need to improve coming into this season. Looking at bringing in Brandon Cooks to be that second receiver, adding to that defense. But
does he have 100 yards this season so far?
Boy, hell no. He on my fantasy team. He
Boy, no cap. He ain't broke 50 yet. And he's like guaranteed walking 1K.
No cap.
That's been a nice little draft pick on you, Mr. Cooks. That gotta go fuck it up, of course. But I'm like, bro, he done been in worse situations and produced more. Like I'm low-key a little high to him. No cap.
He had a K in Houston, bro. He can get a K in Dallas.
Man,
he'll go hard in the XFL next season for sure.
I hope you're talking about Dak in the XFL, not Brandon Cooks.
Still.
Both of them. Nah, bro. The conversation is time. It's been time to be had, bro. He's ran through 2 head coaches now, 3 OCs, 4 OCs. So at this point, it's Dak Prescott, bro. Like, because the offense is ass.
He's a better version of Jameis Winston, bro. Like, get a lot of
bro. Every time, this is Dak. Every time he fucks up.
Booyah, stupid.
Are you okay? Go look at film or something. Then he just go right back out there and throw another pick. Like, nigga, are you off a perk right now?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I personally think I just think there's something wrong with becoming a Jordan Brand athlete, bro. Think about it. Chris Paul ain't never been a winner. Carmelo ain't a winner. Dak Prescott got the J's on. He not finna be a winner.
Oklahoma ain't won shit at the program, so they joined up. Like, hey,
yeesh.
I'm not. Okay, but
Mike.
He said that shit is for me and me only. You be seeing them colorways to be giving them folks. He like, bro, y'all not getting as hot as me with these.
So you tell me I should bet on the Celtics not winning, bro? That's what you telling me.
What you mean?
Jason Tatum, you're Jordan. It's over with.
Think about it, bro. We got Kristaps Porzingis now, a white man in the
Jalen.
A white man in the Celtics uniform gonna win. So
nah, he did look like Larry Bird shooting at her yesterday. I can't lie to you.
I was like, I was watching that game. That was the first thing I thought of. I said, "This looks right. Is this a taller Gordon Hayward?"
Bro, Drew Holiday did not look right at that number 4. The nigga like KC Jones in there.
Hey, talking about KC Jones. Wisconsin ball with Derek White now.
I was thinking that. I was like, bro,
all Celtics games need to be aired in black and white all season, bro.
They got the personnel, because I ain't gonna lie, they gonna black my boy Drew out. Like, he was looking real good.
Nah, they going all out. They ain't paid the Pritchard $30 million. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, that's crazy. I mean, I ain't gonna say that's like, it could work out for the Bows. Like, they just throwing out random bags and they trading away from backup point guards.
They try to sneak that in the preseason while everybody doing their interview. Oh yeah, we gave paid it $30 million.
But to be fair, bro, they ain't got no goals no more. So
I ain't gonna lie.
Got to do what you got.
It was looking real gray white hope out there. I'm like, Porzingis got the white sleeve on with the skin. Like, damn, this is like segregation. Like, what? You're not even white, brother. Like,
hey, that boy look good though. That boy look good though.
It was a throwback for sure. I ain't gonna lie. But damn, I got to be look. No, I was talking about getting back to football before the racism jumped out of this podcast. Are we even sure that Philly is the certified second best team in the NFC? Because you look at the hype that Detroit got coming into the year, they kind of, for the most part, validated that. I know you're feeling a little doomy and gloomy right now, but we just talked about how generational San Francisco is. So I don't think it would be super smart to overreact that much to that loss. So, like, with how Philly come out the gate in terms of not looking at the grace and kind of being against an underwhelming schedule, like, are we sure that they're like that second certified dog in the NFC?
Yeah, and I'll answer that one first because I think a lot of Philly struggles, especially coming out, got to do with losing both of your coordinators. You know what I'm saying? You lose Steichen to Indianapolis, you lose Gannon to Arizona. You got two guys who are on the staff that you elevated, but when you integrate new play calling, you got to get used to the tempo. You got to get used to the style. You know what I'm saying? It might be the same plays, but it's a different scheme, if you get what I'm saying. You got to understand, okay, this play is a setup for this. This play, I should be looking here to set this up. You know what I'm saying? It's a different flow to the game when you got new coordinators. And I will say, I think the new Philly formula is run the ball, control the ball, and play great defense. And that's what it looks like. We saw the Rams game yesterday. I want to say the final score was, 23-14 or something like that. Very low scoring, very aggressive on defense, and not conservative on offense, but playing a lot of four-down football, knowing they can get those fourth and shorts with Jalen Hurts and that brotherly shove, as they call it now. So I think just the whole mentality of I just think the whole philosophy of that Philadelphia Eagles has changed into something that was different from last year. But I still think this is a very, very good team. But talking about a team that could be vying for second place in the NFC, keep an eye on them Detroit Lions, bro. They just put that shit on the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. Jared Goff is a top quarterback, in my opinion.
It's literally the Lions. I like what they do. In terms of the defense, is real nice. Hey, Sam Laporta might be the best tight end in the NFL right now. He should. He's gonna win Rookie of the Year. They're gonna give it to Bijan, but I think at the end of the day, I think he's gonna have the stats to deserve it. Rookie of the Year, Sam Laporta. You heard it here first. I wonder how much money I could put on that, bro. But anyways, back. So with the Lions, it's a 3-team race at this point. The Saints, they're missing something, man. Their defense is real good, but it's something about their offense I'm not liking. Even y'all saw Alvin Kamara, he was pissed off about how they've been struggling, but they looked real good last week. Right. But at this point,
to be fair, they was playing New England, bro. Everybody look good when they play us now. So,
man, the Bucks are 3-1. Hey, the Rams, they look real with the Cup coming back. I like what I see, but
my boy sweet and sour cup with Nuka.
Bro. The Eagles handled them very well, pause. But with that being said, I would say the Rams, if they can get it together on defense, I think they're going to be a problem because the offense is going to be able to score. Now that you got two number one receivers, a solid running back in Kyron Williams, I really like what I see. That whole the NFC West is the best division. Even the Cardinals are cold, bro. I think they're going to mess around and win about 7 games.
Okay, you could have. They might not be shit, but the Cardinals definitely not cold, brother. Definitely not cold.
Nah, they pretty good. I can't lie to you, man. Like the Giants, they should never lost to the Giants. What are they? 2-3 right now? 3-2?
Yeah, I want to say they're 2-3.
They beat the Cowboys. They won last week, so they're 2-3. So with that being said, I just feel as if right now I'm just going to agree with the Lions, but I think it's a whole bunch of teams once the dust settles are going to be up there for competition for number 2 or number 3.
I'm not mad at that. Like I said, I mean, the Lions, they damn near got the best win of the season so far against LA at Kansas City. And with all the hype, their defense has kind of validated some of the improvements and strides that the offense has. So I'm not mad at that. You mentioned, we talked about Dallas a little bit. As much as Dak is a problem for real, I still think that when he's right, he's a top 12 to 15 guy with the pieces that y'all got. And I like no other team is going to be as creative at taking Micah Parsons out of the game as San Francisco did. He's still probably the most.
Wait, hold on, time out, bro. You're not going to say as creative. Dan Quinn just a dumbass for keep lining them up over Trent Williams.
I mean,
it wasn't nothing creative about that. He just couldn't win.
but they was.
one
I
of
mean,
the
the
best
NBC even
tackles in
showed
the
some of the
game.
cuts. Like they were trapping him. They was hanging him out wide. That sounds crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But it was like they were definitely doing a bunch of different things to like, have him not as prepared to get off the ball as quick as he did. Was like preparing for the trap, blocking down. I said, nah, DQ, that was kind of stupid. Keep not just flipping sides with him with DeMarcus Lawrence because it's whatever. Like DeMarcus Lawrence is old shit anyways. But I think that y'all are still a little bit more viable in the top of the NFC than it looked last night. But for me, a sleeper outside of Detroit, I'll go with Seattle. Geno has continued to look like this revelation that he had last year. That was that they kind of snuck into the back end of the playoff picture, so they shouldn't be too, I guess, how I'm saying. They shouldn't sneak up anybody this year, and they continue to have that success. They went in overtime with the Lions in week 2. And they are a really well-rounded team on defense in a way that I don't know. We've seen a guy like BT Jordan have singularly that big impact on the strength of a defensive, like a defense line, going from pass rush and being kind of their bare bone weakness to a strength. I mean, again, anybody can pass rush against the Giants, but just that D line in general, the way they get after it, you're pretty much set in the secondary with Witherspoon. You got a decent linebacker core with Jordan Brooks and Bob Wagner. So if they can get that D-line solidified, like that's the last step in terms of having a well-rounded defense. So like I said, I don't know if Geno can keep this up, but we're looking at the top of NFC and a guy like Brock Purdy, who isn't super physically gifted and just does what he needs to do is at the top. It could be a world where Geno Smith, with the way he's been playing the past year and 5 games, could definitely keep them at the top if he keeps playing like this.
Yeah. And so now, as we wrap this episode up, we got another edition of our mailbag. So, first question from our mailbag, we're going to keep it in the NFC. From at 44 PD, is Desmond Ridder better than Dakota Prescott? And I'm going to say this. I'm going to answer it first. At home, Desmond Ridder has not lost a game since college. So, at home, yes, Desmond Ridder is better than Dak Prescott.
I will go after because I know Vance is just he right on the precipice of just hanging himself and never coming back. No, I'll bring it back a little bit of reality. Hey, my fantasy team will reflect just how bad Desmond Ridder is holding back Drake London and Kyle Pitts. First of all, but like I said, it is easy to pile on Dak. Saying your Caucasian queen mother make the best fried chicken, inexcusable, non-defensible.
Booyah.
It's okay.
She made good fried chicken, bro.
The best he's ever had.
Hell no.
That's words from his Twitter, bro.
Wash your Twitter, kids. Wash your Twitter if you ever plan to make it big. But no, like he's still a guy that like you would definitely take over, at least had the league at the QB spot. So nah, not yet. Like he may look like he had to, but San Francisco makes everybody look like that. So give him an ass defense to go against, let him work out.
Man, is dog shit better than horse shit, bro? They both shit, so it both stink, bro. That's a relevant question. I'm gonna just say no, he's not better, but at that point, it doesn't really matter.
Next question we got is from my guy Jeremy Donald. Is it safe to say 49ers to the Super Bowl yet? Yes. Yes. No question.
Only reason I say no, because they can still fall. The stuff that tripped them up is stuff that can still trip them up, which is injuries. So we don't know how healthy they are. So that'll be the only thing that keep them from it.
Listen, bro, they're winning the Super Bowl. I think they on a mission this year. Every year there's a team of destiny. This year, last year is the Eagles. They should have finished the mission, bro. This year is the 49ers.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I think Nick Bosa is ultimately motivated to go to the White House and slap the shit out of Joe Biden.
And like,
bro, Biden might turn into dust, bro, like a Thanos snap. If that nigga smack him, bro.
Hey, like he bumping with his shoulder too hard. He's dead. No cap. He's how old and withered that man is. I think he kin to Mitch McConnell. Like they all about to pass away.
Mitch McConnell is exactly how Dak looked after he threw a pick, bro. That's exactly how he looked, matter of fact.
McCarthy like Dak, did you make the right read?
What you mean is a defender right there. Man.
Nah,
No,
yeah,
it's crazy.
nah. I might. Can I re-go my answer? Like at least them really them uniforms a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm at
That's how the hoes be crying in a Tyler Perry movie. That's exactly how Dak be looking, bro.
Cue the emotional Ashanti music.
Who loves me? Nah, bro. Like,
Nigga, Dak, like I can do bad all by myself. Stupid.
You want to throw hot grits? I'm gonna throw picks.
Wait, nah, bro.
Damn,
wrong with
nah,
that,
he,
man.
he did it himself with that booyah shit though. Like, come on, bro, you knew better than that. You knew better than that.
So our next question, we're gonna stay on football. We're gonna get all these out the way. From Tiger Munn. It's more of a comment, but Odell is officially washed. We heard Joey Porter tell him go be a family man at the end of that Steelers-Ravens game yesterday. And unfortunately, it's kind of looking like it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, just that Ravens receiver core in general, like they are not good for black prosperity and growth right now with the way that they are looking. Like this is like, I don't know, I feel like a bailout because it's kind of the same thing with like Lamar ain't got the receivers around him. But man, first of all, 7 drops in one game. That's a lot.
It was 8. It was 8 to 10.
Jeez. But even outside of that, like they're not creating the requisite amount of separation outside of Zay Flowers on a consistent basis. Right. And even some of the play calling with that, like you said, Odell has never been a jump ball guy in the back of corner of the end zone. Like he's more of a open on the sideline. Like that's not his bag. So that was
it is. The fade ball is his bag. But the problem with that play, if you don't win at the line of scrimmage, you're not gonna win downfield on a quick fade. He got pushed too far to the end zone, too far to the sideline. That's why the ball was inside, and that's why Joey Porter got the pick. So unfortunately, OBJ is not looking too good so far.
Yeah, nah, bro. He looks washed. I mean, it's sad, bro. Honestly, he can have a career in something else if he wants to. I know he still want to make the NFL a career, bro, but he had a great career. As a matter of fact, bro, is he a Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You said yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 7 years of 1,000 yards. Like
his first 7? His first 7, to be exact.
I'm like, bro.
Okay.
He had the same streak as Mike Evans.
Oh, okay.
He Josh Norman was like a top 5 corner in the league, and he sunned him on praying to the like it was. He been a dog.
No, he do need to pack it up though.
Last NFL question we got is from at Bows Up 5. Name an underrated NFL player. Parentheses, no Puka.
Underrated. Oh, this is interesting. It's kind of a cheat code. It's kind of not true now because he had a big play against whatever team Miami played, Pittsburgh played on Monday Night Football. But he's kind of been the best kept secret. Alex Highsmith. I really loved his game coming out of Old Dominion. The Steelers really needed like a pass rush outside of TJ Watt to kind of develop and grow. And not you see the situation with Cleveland Miles Garrett to where like he's still gonna get his, but the overall pressure rate isn't super high. And he's the technician, man. Like he is a walking, talking D-line viz clip with the hand usage, the spin moves. Like that's a guy that hasn't really been on the national radar too much, but I can see him springing 10 this year and being like a consistent double-digit guy that isn't super trendy.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give you a cheating answer. I'm gonna give you a real answer. The cheating answer is Adam Thielen, bro. As far as Bryce Young has been, Adam Thielen's been going crazy for a new team. He's in a new system, but ain't nothing new about it. You got to get open and catch the football. That's what Adam Thielen is still doing right now. The Vikings probably could. I mean, listen, they got Justin Jefferson, they got Jordan Addison, but I feel like his production has been missed somewhere. That's why these close games are not being won by the Vikings this season. So that's underrated.
I'm gonna say this about Adam Thielen though, bro.
Yeah,
a wide receiver, a new offensive rookie quarterback, he gonna get his for sure. That's my theory. That's why I drafted him in fantasy because I knew he was gonna get his.
Yeah, he's eating for sure. Then my second pick is Kyron Williams, running back for the LA Rams, man. He's been going ham. I got him in fantasy. I didn't even draft him, bro. I just picked him up. I feel like everybody did.
Hey, facts.
Listen, the past 2 years they've been kind of down at running back. They had to trade Cam Akers. They released Darrell Henderson. So just kind of like, okay, we're just gonna throw Kyron out there for this year, maybe draft somebody next year. But Kyron's been like a godsend. Rams have a top tier offense right now in the league.
Yeah.
So I'm a rock with Kyron Williams. He's been a rock in the backfield for them.
And so for my underrated player, I'm gonna go receiver as well. I'm gonna go Nico Collins. Coming into the season, a lot of people talked about how CJ Stroud going to the Texans, the cabinet was pretty bare. Well, Nico Collins answered those allegations by being the 8th leading receiver in the NFL right now. 25 receptions, 467 yards, and 3 tutties. And so far, he's been a reliable weapon for CJ Stroud to go along with Tank Dell. So I think if I go underrated, I got to go with my guy Nico Collins. And so,
well, I'm not mad at that. And he's in the Josh Crawford wide receiver prototype.
all right, yeah. And so, last NFL question comes from my girlfriend, Onyx Magno. Thoughts on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? All negative opinions are wrong, though.
All right, so on the Game Boss, presented by Neptune Wings, like we got to go on. Like it's okay. It would just be a lot of bleeping.
Yeah,
for me,
what are your
even with
thoughts,
how crazy
Nick?
how
What are
crazy
my
we talk?
thoughts?
Like I can't talk about this sensibly.
What are my thoughts? I mean, it's cool that Taylor Swift be at the games, I guess.
Is that cool?
mean-
Are we
I
really
mean,
sure that's cool?
I mean, we saw the picture of Travis Kelce getting the Duchess, so I mean, I guess him and Taylor having a really good time. So it's good for him that
She ain't
he's
never
still,
smoked no tobacco ever in her life.
Nah, bro. She need to go out there and be the wide receiver one for this. She 5'11", bro. Throw them jump on
no way,
her.
time out, bro. There's no way Taylor Swift 5'11".
Nah, she do. She
Bro,
like a
she
little lanky
tall.
drink. Damn,
built
she
like
is
Woody
5'11". She
from
taller than
Toy
Sky
Story.
Moore. Run you a little dig route, shawty. Nah, that's a. She like
Yeah,
she'll
what's
catch
the
something better
nigga?
than Jerry
She
Tony.
built like Julian Edelman, bro. Go ahead and throw it as a slot real quick.
But
She
no,
built like a piece of saltwater taffy, but that's another story.
it's definitely good for the game of football. Definitely finna lead to another Pat Mahomes MVP, but it is what it
Nah,
is
bro.
at this point. And so I'm gonna say we
We
got.
gonna let him get off like that, Vince? Are we gonna let him live? Like
Listen, bro. It was his girlfriend question. I'm gonna let him answer how he
I was
wanted
like,
to
I was
answer.
leaning to that, but I need some confirmation. You got it, sir.
All right. And so last 2 questions we got here. No cap poll top 25. But since we're keeping it short and sweet, let's do our top 4 CFB.
I'm gonna go Michigan. I'm gonna go Washington. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma. My 4th team will be. Damn. I lied. Take Washington out. So I'm gonna go. Michigan's in there for sure. Oklahoma. I can't go Florida State. Washington and then Georgia. And then the next 2, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the next 2 out. Ohio State. It's gonna be right there, and then USC.
USC out, Washington in.
I got them winning this weekend. The winner of that game is gonna make the Final Four, but I think it's gonna be Washington.
That's for me. I'll go with Georgia because, like we said, I think that once they got in the rhythm, it's whatever. Florida State's probably my second highest one for me because, like I said, their D line is really popping. I got Penn State. Like I said, Michigan, Ohio State, one of them knock each other out, and I don't think either one of them bounce back. And I have Washington for that same reason you just said. Well, I think whoever wins this game between them and Oregon will be the top 4. And I trust Penix a little bit more than Bo Nix. I remember him stuck in Auburn, and that still kind of sticks with me. So, and they just got more pieces around him with their receiver, Braylon Treese, things like that. I don't think they'll have a legit shot in the CFP, if we're being completely honest. But I think they got the easiest road to get there.
Yeah. And so for my top 4, I'm gonna go Georgia at 1. At 2, I really, really like Florida State and what they're doing right now. And I think if they can keep that up, especially with a win over North Carolina, they'll be set. Number 3, I'm gonna go Washington because I'm not a big fan of USC and the way they've been playing recently, looking at close games with Arizona and Arizona State. And at number 4, I gotta go Ohio State, man. I just think that win over Notre Dame showed what this team is made of, and I think they're adept at just finding a way to win. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I don't like Ohio State. They ain't got a good quarterback. Give me Oklahoma at 4, bro. Easy schedule to finish the year. I think they see Texas again. I think they beat them again. So give me Oklahoma at 4.
Man, bro. Both of y'all got Florida State ranked up there, man. They keep winning these close games. They should have already lost 2 of them, which is crazy to me. Listen, if you bad enough, a schedule will find a loss, man. I think I don't think they're 12 or 13 and no good. They're 10 wins good, 11 wins good, but run the table, no.
I mean, I
they
just
don't
don't see
play
them having no comp.
I was about to say they don't play the top crust of the ACC. Like I'm saying, but in terms of games that they'll get up for, that game that could bite them, like they're mostly done with those. They got out of Clemson. They're gonna get out of us, which not to say that we're comp, but like in terms of not bottom feeding on the ACC, like once they get past us, like it's not gonna be a whole lot of stuff. It's gonna look very similar to the Oklahoma schedule.
I think they're gonna lose to Duke.
Riley
Leonard.
I think they're gonna lose to Duke.
And it's crazy they say that Riley Leonard just had an ankle sprain, bro. I thought his career was done.
Bro, he was on the ground looking like Ricky at the end of Boys in the Hood. Oh cap. He was, and it was dramatic. He threw the pick on the last play, and it was like they little baby CFPOs was out the window. I was like, damn, they lost the future of the season in the quarterback in one fell swoop.
I'm a Duke fan too, bro. That one hurt.
Bro, are y'all convinced with Georgia, bro?
You got a lot of patriotic teams there. The Celtics, New England,
Duke,
bro, like
Jonathan Isaac vibes. That's all you got to say.
Nah, Nick loves Florida for sure. Golly, I'm like,
all right. So last 2 questions, bro. Is Alabama's reign over?
No. They're not. I don't think that them not getting to the CFP constitutes their reign being over, and I don't think their reign will be over until Nick Saban leaves, honestly. And he hasn't left yet, so I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, bro. Is their reign over? Shit, yeah, that's a good question. That's sad to think about. I'm gonna say yes because of NIL. You can buy players now. Utah over here, whole team getting trucks. Like, come on, bro. I mean, Alabama can do the same thing. They've been giving Camaros and Chargers out since we was in middle school. So, but NIL makes it an even playing field. You can do it legally now. So I think it's gonna be a kid gonna go to Colorado instead of Alabama. It's a kid gonna go to Florida State instead of Alabama now. There's gonna be more of that.
Yeah, and kind of piggybacking off you, I think NIL transfer portal. Think about how Alabama used to just recruit and stash talent. Looking at the running back room when they had guys like Trent Richardson, Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry just coming year after year after year. And, they've been on the bench for 2 years. Now guys don't have to sit and wait on the bench for 2 years. You don't want to play me, I'm going to go transfer play somewhere else. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I have a lot of respect for the program that Nick Saban has built. But I don't think he's going to see the success he once had ever again.
Yeah, I forgot about the transfer portal. That's a good point.
Yeah, and so
it give and take it away. Like I see what y'all saying, but on the flip side, I just see it in the way that even a program like Syracuse here is kind of feeling like a stepping stone program. Like it's way easier than nowadays before the guys that have performed in college get to that pinnacle like Alabama than it is easier before. Like 2 years ago, you're not making that jump from a mid-tier P5 school to Alabama. Now it's more realistic. So it works both ways, I see.
Well, yeah, because you think about Jahmyr Gibbs last year with Alabama. Going from Georgia Tech to Bama, so yeah.
They probably have the worst quarterback they've had in a couple of years. I think that'd be all right.
So last question we got today, or last comment we got, kind of tying it back to how we started this episode. This is from Deshaun A, by the way. Drake is a bisexual Jewish Canadian that's avoiding his 40s. How do y'all feel about that?
Told you, bro. He making it for the TikTok kids. Like it's just it's sad. It's sad as hell that we got somebody that's supposed to be the pinnacle. You got dreadheaded, nappy-headed J. Cole taking over. Like it's sad, bro. You're not supposed to be progress that late into your life, your adulthood, still flirting with metrosexuality. That's just my opinion. Not gonna lie.
Bro, that brother's just a co-parent trying to raise his child the right way, bro.
Thanks, bro. He gave my man's a verse, let him draw the album cover. He tried to make music his son and his friends can listen to, bro. I respect it, bro.
Do you know how disrespectful a rapper got to be to bully you into your son's life? Like, that's, bro.
Yeah, we would have never heard of him, bro.
Never!
But think about it. Now that we have bro in front of everything. He really up right now, bro.
No, facts.
He gonna be like a son. He gonna be like DJ Khaled's son now.
What you got? Don is really old. What's the rapper name they exposed?
Pusha T, he owed him baby.
Yeah, he owed him a percentage of his
earnings.
Hey, facts. Because I mean, think about it, bro. What he in, like elementary school? How many other elementary schools got a verse from Drake?
I ain't gonna lie, the way that Drake ass rapping, it'd probably be a little bit more. Like, I don't know. He like the little kitty shit. I'm surprised he didn't do a little All My Life junk like Drake had a little kid choir in the background.
Why Joe Budden tell him to stay away from little girls, bro?
Because Joe Budden just asked because he ain't got no juice, bro. That's some hate nigga shit to say, bro. That's all.
But that is some New York ass shit to say. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's the attitude. I mean, I don't know. I like Joe Budden because I think he's smart, but he definitely still a hater, and he definitely still got that vendetta. Like, I'm sorry, bro. That little pumping up, like, controlled your career. Like, don't hate on the boys. I heard making shit shake. Like, it's okay. Like, we know you need your content, bro, but don't stop saying stupid stuff for clicks.
Bro, he just tried to critique the little album, bro. It wasn't even that crucial.
I will say though, like that means something. Like that means something for Drake popping out like that. Like, in terms of the legitimacy of Joe Budden, but also like how sensitive Drake is. Which that almost said a bad word. We a soft generation, bro. Like, I feel like Drake has like silk pillows and satin sheets in his bed. I don't like that if somebody's supposed to be at the top of the rap game.
I got silk sheets and satin pillows, bro.
So what does that say about you, brother?
It don't mean I'm soft. This is all I'm gonna say, bro. In terms of Joe Budden, is you can have your opinion on the music, but you can't limit the music somebody make, if that makes sense. Like, you can't tell somebody, hey, you this old, you should be making this music. That's not how shit work, bro. That's not how creativity works. If I'm this old and this shit hit me, I go through this shit in life, this who around me, this the music I'm gonna make. You can give your opinion on whether you like it or not, but you can't tell me what I can and can't make. That's how I feel about it.
Y'all think I can say rap, bro?
Boy, hell no.
No.
I think I can do it, man. If y'all throw me in the booth, man, fool, I swear. It might go number one.
Give us an 8 right now.
Give me 16 right now.
I don't rap for free, bro.
Okay. This ain't Funk Flex, nigga. Like,
I don't rap for free, bro.
Calm down.
You ain't Funk Flex. Come on,
all
bro.
right, man. But thank y'all for sticking with us through this episode. And now we're going to close it out, as always, with our game balls. But now our game balls have a sponsor, guys. We're becoming a real podcast. We got a sponsor. And our sponsor is Nappy Wings out in Knoxville. Shout out to my dog, Jeremy. You know, if it ain't nappy, then you ain't happy, man. So let's get into these game balls.
Okay. That's a tagline. I forgot to work on that one. Like, that's real close to the culture. Like, I got you. I feel it. I was just like, let white people start watching this shit. I'm gonna feel some type of way about this. I heard on No Cap, they said, like, no, Lauren, please don't get beat up at the local country club because it was some shit you heard on here. But it's okay. You got it. Just wear like a little stick or something. I was like, damn, BLM would not be happy with that shit. So I've been saying shit like that, bro. My bad.
So, bro, to get back on track, I got to give my game ball to Jawar Jordan, running back from Louisville. He put that shit on versus Notre Dame. He had a total of 143 yards on 21 carries with 2 tutties. And his last touchdown was the one that really broke Notre Dame's back and sent them home packing, man. That boy balled and got Notre Dame the fuck up out of there.
Do you really want to talk about Notre Dame and breaking back? Seems a little close to call, brother. Just gonna say that. I'll talk about a guy. I'll shout out the WNBA, Aces, Liberty, probably like a classic series, probably the biggest, most talented pool of WNBA players in the playoff setting that we've seen for a long time. So shout out Brianna Stewart, Syracuse native up here, so she won the second MVP. But I'm just rubbing the Nick's face again. Mac Jones, my game ball. You get it, brother. For causing a level of putridness and disgust amongst New England fans that the Jets haven't been able to accomplish since I've been alive. Just seeing y'all struggle, seeing the misery on y'all's face, seeing how much y'all hate y'all selves, y'all organization, how despicable y'all have been for a long time in that Republican piece of trash Edward Brady saving y'all's franchise for the past decade and a half. So now that y'all can join us in a futility like everybody else in here that's in the NFL that's had their leaps and woes, shout out for Mac Jones for making that possible. Never thought I would give my game ball to a chunky frat boy, but here it is nonetheless.
I know y'all might not be able to see my hands, but I'm holding up the number 15 because that's how many times in a row the Patriots have beaten the Jets. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
And guess what, bro? Guess what? We're the better team in the division this year. And guess who got a better outlook? But it's okay, though.
Who beat y'all this year?
Yeah, no, bro. All right, so first I was going to give it to Trent Williams at the start of this podcast, bro. He hurt two of our best defenders in one play. He broke Leighton Vander Esch's neck for the 22nd time. He's out for a month. And
So basically, wait, hold on, timeout. So you saying Leighton Vander Esch ain't got no good neck?
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay.
That's what it
Ain't wearing
sounds like.
neck pads. You don't approve of Leighton Vander Esch's neck.
Yeah, bro. Worst neck I ever seen, bro. Bro.
There you go. That's crazy.
Yeah, she was flagrant with that one.
Nah, bro. Anyways, bro. He
You talking about his lack of neck.
He threw LBE's neck. He threw his skull into Michael Parsons' ribs, bro, and hurt both of them. After we already down 35-10, bro. So it was just after that I turned the game off. I started sipping on Casamigos. I took 3 shots, bro. I can't lie to you, man. It was that type of night, bro. I told you none of my teams won, so I was gonna give it to him, but I'm a hater. I lied. The reason why I'm not gonna give it to him in the middle of this recording this Monday night, game 2 of the NLDS. Bottom of the 8th, Atlanta Braves was down 4-0. Austin Riley, after they cut it 4-3, Austin Riley hits the go-ahead homer to help get them to win in game 2, even the series. So he gets my game ball. DeSoto Central product, best high school in the area, in the Memphis metropolitan area.
That's cool, bro. Nobody that watches this podcast watches baseball, but I'm glad you gave me your game ball.
Exactly, bro. I had to wrap it in.
We had more people watching Coco Golf than your boy Austin Riley. But, hey, shout out the game. And also, that's how cold the 49ers are. They pushing young black men to alcoholism. Like, that's a damn shame. I'm not going to lie.
Nah, facts. And so with that, bro, it's been interesting. But that's another episode of No Cap Sports, man. And we out of here.
Boom.